In life, we all seek to be happy, because happiness is just the thing that drives us. If we could be happy all the time, who wouldn't choose it? Honestly, imagine that no matter what happened, you would always be happy. How could your life be bad at all? Today, let's talk about what defines happiness and if you can sustain 24/7 happiness. Through books, social media, and television and the news, we think that some people are happy 24/7. That no matter what, they are always happy. Because obviously, with this internet age, people only post the good things. Why would they post anything that's bad? We get attracted to positive energy, which means happiness. No one posts a video of them crying all day. But that does happen to everyone. You cannot be happy 24/7, and that wouldn't be great at all. Because if you were happy all the time, you would never know what happiness is. Because that would just be your one emotion that you have, no matter what. You wouldn't have anything to compare it to. People that are really happy and that are happy all the time have only experienced moments that were much worse than the average person has experienced. Which is why they can be happy with normal moments. They see the value in every single moment. And that makes them generally a happy person. It doesn't mean that they're happy 24/7. It just means that they know that most times the moments aren't so bad. And that they can be happier with less. They don't have to have a big reason to be happy, because they saw what happens when you are unhappy. But even those people still have shitty days. It just happens to everyone. We don't always have amazing days. I can guarantee you, even the highest guru, the most successful person, and the happiest person on this planet will still have days where they're unhappy. It's just part of life. But nonetheless, there are some simple ways to just be happier in life. One of the key aspects to happiness is presence. As spiritual as that may sound to some of you, that's the simplest way to stay happy. It's just to be present in the moment. Now think about when you're unhappy. You're usually unhappy when you think about something that went wrong. Notice that went wrong, so it's in the past. Or something that could go wrong, which would be in the future. But you don't care about something that is going wrong, because you most likely don't realize it at that moment. So you just do it, and afterwards you realize, okay, that didn't go as planned. And then you get upset about it. But when you're just in the moment, you don't have a concept of wrong or right. You're just living out the moment. The only times we are unhappy is when we're focused on the past or the future. You can't be sad when you're in the moment. When we are in the past or the future, we always get anxious, nervous, and most likely upset. And it's only when we're seeking something in the future or when we're trying to avoid something from the past that we get upset. Think about not trying to achieve something. Just doing something for the sake of doing it. Could you be upset in that moment? Or think about if you didn't have a past. If right now you just started. If all your memories were erased and you just did something. Could you become anxious with something? You only could if you think that it could go wrong. But most of that comes from the past. So if we ignore both of those things and concentrate on the present, we're happy. Look at all the moments where you were completely happy. When you went to a water park or an amusement park. When you hung out with friends. Or when you partied. Were you thinking about the next day? Or you were thinking about the past? Probably not. You were just there and you tried to have fun. You went on roller coasters, on water rides. You danced your heart out and you were just there. But it's really hard to sustain this present moment idea. And that's when you get upset. And that's okay. In that moment it may not seem okay, because in that moment you're only focused on this negative thing. But that too will pass. and you'll be happy again. And that will pass as well. And then you might be angry, and that will pass as well. Nothing in this world lasts forever. Nothing. Even everything we've built. At the latest, when the world dies, this will be gone too. And your emotions are no exceptions. Stop trying to focus on staying happy 24/7 and focus on what you can do right now to be happy. Because that'll get you way more happiness than if you try to find a way to always stay happy. Because then you're again in the past trying to avoid unhappiness, and you're in the future trying to sustain happiness. You're not living the moment out to its fullest. Happiness is an emotion, and emotions are fleeting. They come and go. That's okay. Enjoy the times when you're happy to the fullest and use them to its fullest. Because once it passes, you have a new emotion to deal with. And then deal with that to its fullest. Because the beauty of life is to experience every emotion to its fullest. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and hit that subscribe button. And check out my blog in the description below for more amazing content and how you can make your life better.